Hi, I'm Yotam Zohar. My students call me Mr. Z. I teach middle school art at PS 126 in Manhattan. The purpose of this video is to make a point that teaching art online can be really effective, and it's a lot safer than teaching in person during the time of COVID. A lot of scientific research suggests that this isn't the last pandemic we're going to see. According to an article in ProPublica, climate change is contributing to skyrocketing rates of infectious disease because of a growing ecological imbalance that opens up the floodgates to deadly pathogens entering human communities. More and more, people and organizations are discovering the possibilities of being unrestricted by geographical location. According to Forbes, 77% of the workforce wants to continue to work from home. Online teaching, of course, isn't without its problems. These include student burnout and lack of access, and especially as an art teacher, I have concerns about students not being able to access materials they need in order to make art. Of course, with student burnout and lack of access, a lot of the problems come from economic systems and systems of power, not from education or adaptations to new ways of teaching and learning. Nobody wants to spend all day on video calls, so it's important to create art content that can be consumed and understood efficiently, with hands-on projects that can be done safely and away from the computer. As for material concerns, almost 100% of the lessons I've taught since 2020 can be done with nothing but a pencil, paper, and a computer or other digital device commonly found in students' homes or provided by their schools. Here's what I've learned so far. Most of the students who were doing well before we went remote continued to do really well even during remote learning. Some of the students who weren't doing well before we went fully remote flourished after we went fully remote because art was something that they could focus on and try to get good at without other distractions. Sadly, some students did suffer from burnout and lack of access during remote learning. Most of these were students who were at risk of these problems independently of remote learning. And as teachers, we have to remain involved in these students' lives and do our best to reach them however we can. The biggest lesson that I learned from remote teaching is that this health crisis has brought out every crack and fissure in our society into sharp relief. One of the best things that happened to me was that it forced me to take a serious look at my priorities as a teacher and put the well-being of my students first. Every online interaction creates a reminder that I'm here to serve them and honor their needs and dreams, not be a babysitter for their parents or a gatekeeper of future opportunities. They're all going through something that would have been unimaginable for people my age as kids, and I get to decide what role I play in guiding them through it. Next time, I'll be talking about my approach to virtual classroom management and creating educational content. I hope you tune in.